Here's your guide to smelling like coffee at any price point. If you happen to have a few coins saved up in the bank, like 200 of them, you can get Amore Cafe from Mancera. This is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, coffee fragrances. It smells like delicious, freshly roasted coffee. Some amaretto, which if you don't know what amaretto is or you've never tried it, it's a liqueur that tastes like bitter almonds. I think it's made up actually of apricot pits, but it has that really bitter almond taste. And if you don't have those coins, don't worry about that because I happen to have a spot on replica of Amore Cafe. This is Tiramisu Coco from Zimaya. You guys know how these air perfume brands work. The moment that a popular perfume is released, it's like, do you know you have 30 minutes? Because they're going to be on it, and Zimaya is on it. I also really love like the brown of this packaging. I don't know, it's just very cute. It's the exact same coffee amaretto ice cream vibe that you get from Amore Cafe for a literal fraction of the price. This page is all about saving money on perfume. You know I will hook you guys up with those air perfume dupes. It's what I do. And again, for those on a budget, this is like $25. This is Tasha Cafe from Le Monde Gourmand. This is their collaboration with Ethan Gaskill. This I think is a more unisex leaning coffee scent, but it is really good. I mean, for $25, this thing is insane. Got a bit of chocolate, it's milky, but there's also an ink note, which I think is interesting because to me it just reminds me of the smell of like when you open up a book and you put your nose to it. It's the paper, the ink smell. So it feels like you are maybe reading a book in a coffee shop or in a library. This one is also for the girls who have a little more coin in the bank. I don't have a dupe for it, but also it is an indie brand, so I do encourage supporting indie brands whenever possible. This is Vietnamese Coffee from Danam. This is for the darker coffee lovers because the coffee scent in this is very robust. It is very full-bodied, like you are walking into one of those like artisanal barista cafes or whatever, and they're brewing all sorts of coffee from around the world. It also has a really delicious chocolate note, which I get so prominently, especially on the skin in the deep dry down. After the initial wave of coffee has sort of subsided, that chocolate comes out and it becomes this really delectable, slightly sweet, gourmand fragrance. We all know the black opiums of the world. I get it. These, I think, are just a little bit more unique and inviting. So let me know if you have any other favorite coffee fragrances.